Hey, comically large spoon, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite movies and documentaries, and today I'm going to do a review on a documentary that is Feels Good Man. I saw this thing in one sitting yesterday before I had dinner, and wow. Wow. Now, normally I'm not interested in watching documentaries. Documentaries are movies without a narrative. It has a lot of people talking because of the interviews, and usually I would think it's boring. However, recently my views on documentaries have changed because there have been a lot of great documentaries that have been popping up left and right. There's the Mr. Rogers documentary, I think a couple years ago, that caught a lot of attention because of how humane and realistic and emotional it is, and I thought, damn, that's a good documentary. Now we have Feels Good Man, and initially I only planned to watch this documentary for a little bit. I didn't even plan to finish it. I thought, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna watch maybe the first half an hour. Maybe I'll skip around. It's not a narrative movie, right? It's maybe I'll skip around, it's whatever. Well, I didn't skip because it's actually really entertaining and really interesting. You'd never think that a documentary about a meme, which is Pepe the Frog, would be this entertaining and this well paced, but here we are. So, yeah, this movie, about 1.5 hours long, is documentary about Pepe the Frog, which is a cartoon frog, created by Matt Fury in a comic strip thing called The Boys Club, alongside with 3 other characters, but it's Pepe the Frog who stood out to people and everyone. And for some reason, it started becoming viral on MySpace. A lot of people use the catchphrase "feels good, man," especially for the people who are in the into the fitness thing. And then very soon, 4chan became a thing, Reddit became a thing, and this Pepe the Frog has started to have a lot of variants, and a lot of people post them on different posts and make memes out of them. And then very soon, this Pepe the Frog thing had become political, and it became more and more and more complicated. So much so that Matt Fury actually feels bad about it, because at the end of the day, he's the creator of Pepe the Frog, and to see Pepe the Frog become such a thing that he didn't expect when he started creating Pepe the Frog, it's surely very saddening for him. And in this documentary, we really feel like we're in Matt Fury's shoes, where we see the evolution of the meaning and the symbolism of Pepe the Frog, and we hear Matt Fury's reactions and emotions and thoughts and opinions towards these changes, and it's really, really interesting. It's almost ridiculous how Pepe the Frog had become this hate symbol for the alt-right and white supremacy. I mean, I myself didn't think Pepe the Frog would be this severe, this situation would be this severe, but after I saw the documentary, I was like, wow, I didn't know this side of Pepe the Frog. And a good chunk of the second half of the movie is where Matt Fury begins to take action against all this people trying to make Pepe the Frog a hate symbol, like Alex Jones trying to put Pepe the Frog on a poster alongside with 2 Donald Trumps, himself, and a few other right-wing people, and Matt Fury wants to sue him, and there's a whole lawsuit that goes on, and he also sued quite a few other people because he wants to stop the hatification of Pepe the Frog. That word doesn't exist, but you get what I mean. And normally, if you see a creator of something sue another person, you're like, well, the other person has freedom to use it, right? But watching this documentary puts us in his shoes, and we really see the reasonings behind everything. And not only that, but through Pepe the Frog, as an example, we also see how internet memes work. And I am no stranger to memes, but it's kind of funny how this documentary sometimes portrays memes as something dangerous. Once it's in the internet, it goes wild, it goes viral, everybody uses it, and somehow it's gonna symbolize something weird, and it's gonna be really out of control and political sometimes. And that's not the case for a majority of the memes. In fact, I think in the day and age of 2020 and our recent times, I don't think memes have that much of an impact, simply because there are just so many memes pumping out every single month. People joke about one thing, and once the meme gets old, it becomes unfunny, people move over to a new meme, and that's how memes work. I mean, again, to quote VeggieTales, in the future, humor will be randomly generated. So a lot of the memes nowadays don't even have meaning. That's why they're funny. They're so unfunny. They're so stupid. They're so nonsensical. It's not meant to be funny, and it's funny. Yeah, it's a really great documentary. Again, really entertaining, really interesting. The visuals and the sound design in this documentary is just incredibly impressive. It's very colorful, very vibrant, very exciting, and it constantly hooks you to watching the documentary, even though it's only a documentary. Other than that, I really like the ending of the documentary. Now, I don't want to be politically biased on this thing, but given how we witness the evolution of Pepe the Frog from being just a harmless cartoon frog to something of a hate symbol used by the alt-right, and at the very end it shows that miraculously Pepe the Frog had become a symbol of hope and freedom in here, Hong Kong. And I was just very warmed. It was really heartwarming. I feel really proud of what we did, it's just really amazing that what we did here in Hong Kong is sort of evidence that Pepe the Frog and anything, any hate symbol can turn into a symbol of hope. There's a possibility of that, and I really, really appreciate that. And I guess other than that, it's just a really great documentary, and yes, it radiates boomer energy sometimes, wow, this internet thing, like we need to take it really seriously, when in fact, the more you take the internet seriously, the more you think the internet is scary and dangerous. But if you know how the internet works, you know how people on the internet works, there really isn't anything that worrisome. But hey, maybe it's just me. So yeah, I think this documentary is really worth watching, and I'm feeling a decent 8 out of 10. Also, I would like to take my time out to talk a little bit about I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which is my last movie review. Yes, it did grow on me. I think it's a bit of an onion to peel. And also, I said the janitors dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia, that's why all these people are changing. But actually, there's another theory or analysis saying that all these characters and lore is changing because the janitor is actually testing out different scenarios, and there are actually a lot of small scenes, a lot of details and nuance that sort of show the janitor's mindset and opinions and thoughts on different things, and it's really impressive, and that just contributes to the ultimate depression and existentialism of this movie, and I kind of appreciate that. Still, it's very indulgent, not entertaining at all, but I still appreciate it for the tone, the message, the artistry, and it's an 8 out of 10 for me as well. So have you seen Feels Good Man? From 1 to 10, how much did you rate it? Like if you like it, and subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.